I definitely want you all to, you know, pay attention, even if you aren't advanced. Um, you know, take the time and, you know, stick around. You know, I might spark your interest, and you might want to really consider trading harmonic patterns. So many different ways out there to trade. I actually focus on trading harmonics and strictly harmonic patterns. My eyes just pick up these different movements in the market, and this is my bread and butter right here. But with harmonic patterns, everything starts with a solid foundation, which is the basics. So, you know, definitely go check out, you know, other educators like Adeze Duncan, that, you know, she's excellent with covering, you know, the foundation of trading Forex. And that's where, if you're new, definitely go back to her videos and watch those, because it's definitely going to help you understand and piece everything together when you level up and get to harmonics. So we got some more people on here. First season. Oh, damn, I'm tripping. First session. For Trinidad. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, let's spread that word in Trinidad and in the Bahamas. I want to be able to help each and every one of y'all out there, in Trinidad and the Bahamas, you know, become beast ass traders. That's that's what I go by, beast ass traders. Use that hashtag. All right, let's make that thing go viral. So yeah, let's go ahead on and get started. So, like I say, everything starts in. Matter of fact, let's see something. How many people were in Vegas? We got more people on here. Type 2 in the chat. I see we got Lamarck on the call. What's up, bro? Type 2 in the chat if you guys are in Vegas and had a great time and learned something. Vegas was lit. September's gonna be even better. So if you guys didn't make it to Vegas, definitely get ready for the next convention coming up in September. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, Dallas gonna be litty. Yup, exactly. LaRon, what's up, bro? Had the opportunity to meet LaRon. That was dope. So, Frank, you come? All right, cool. Yeah, definitely come through September, bro. It's gonna be in Dallas, man. So it's gonna be big. But so yeah, so everything starts and finishes with with the basics. All right, I'm big on sports, and that's exactly how I teach. Um, how I teach harmonic patterns, you know, and I relate everything to sports, because honestly, this is like playing a sport. And you know, we got some professional athletes on the call. Shout out to Lamarck. You know, he can definitely relate when when I'm talking about, you know, sports and everything. But everything is like the basics. All right. So these harmonic patterns happen back to back all the time when you're trading. So if you look at this right here, this start point right here, for example, and this level of resistance, follow down to this retracement level, to this area up here, this extension move, all the way down to this completion. Guys, this right here is a harmonic pattern. All right. Let me go ahead and delete that. This is a harmonic pattern right here. And these are moves that I actually been able to catch in the market, and not just myself, but help other individuals as well catch these same exact moves in the market. Okay. That's a harmonic pattern. Now, what you want to do is learn how to stay in tune with the markets. Okay. And what I mean by in tune with the market, because these patterns happen back to back. Right now, I'm looking at a harmonic pattern that could complete any minute now. This right here was a news trade, a news call right here. News just happened on AUD, and it made that big drop to the downside. I'm actually in a sell opportunity. I got in at these levels up here, and I'm currently in profit right now. Why? Because I see this harmonic pattern forming right here. That's the good thing about what I do when I'm teaching. I teach you guys exactly how to draw harmonic patterns. So when incidents like the scanner, you know, I see in a group chat, the scanner's not working, you know, they haven't been scanning any patterns or any things like that throughout the week. Even though it is a new week, that might be the reason why no new patterns have been scanned. But I'm able to see these harmonic patterns develop before they even are completed. Not just myself, but a few other people who I mentor on this call as well can also identify these different patterns. Okay. So what I'm looking at right now is this level of support right here. Okay. Everything starts with level of support or resistance. And I'm looking at this level of resistance right here. I just want to do a simple step. I'm just going to take my Fibonacci tool and take it from my X leg, which is that level of support, all the way up to this level of resistance, which is my my swing low up to my swing high. And I'm going to follow the market from that level. Okay. These two levels. This will be my X leg. It's my X leg, and this will be my A leg. Simple stuff: support, support, and resistance. And from this level of resistance, which is my A point, I'm just going to follow the market all the way down and see how far it pushes down. Boom. It pushed down and hit that 50% retracement level right here, as you guys can see, right? Hit that 50% retracement level. So based on harmonic patterns, that B leg is always going to tell you exactly what harmonic pattern you're looking for. So for you all who've been rocking with me since day one, and you know who can tell me what pattern we're looking for based off of that 50% move of X to A? Who can tell me what we should be looking for? Cipher bat. Yep, bat. Cipher bat, bat, bat. Exactly. We're looking for those two patterns. Those are the two options that we're looking for, okay? Either the cipher pattern or the bat pattern, okay? Now, let's take it another step further. So now that we have our XA leg identified, let me grab this. Now that we have our X and our A level and our B level now identified, who can tell me when they're, wait, I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do right now is simply take my Fibonacci tool from my A leg all the way down to my B level. And I'm looking for a, I'm looking at price right now, and I see that price from that B leg right here. This is where it hit first. It retraced back up and hit that 50% to that 61.8. So based off of this move right here, this XAB move, even though price came all the way back down again right here and tried to break that level, but it couldn't break it. It pushed all the way back up to that 78.6 and then it fell. Who can tell me what pattern I'm looking for now? Because this is right here what we identified as our C leg. Who can tell me what pattern I'm looking for now? Exactly, the bat. Exactly. So you guys are definitely learning. I like that. Yeah, Lawrence said it's not a cipher. Yeah, Lawrence, yeah, it's definitely not a cipher. But if you were to see this, if you weren't, let me see something. But if you didn't catch it, if you didn't catch that move, like if this is all you saw right here, this level's right here, this X leg, this A leg, and that B point, then that's why everybody was saying cipher bat, because that's the first thing I would have thought as well. Okay, I'm looking for a cipher bat pattern because I can't see everything in the future yet. The only reason why you saying it's not a cipher is because you can actually see everything in the future. So we're doing everything pretty much in hindsight right now, if that makes sense. So now that we have that identified, okay, we have that cipher bat pattern identified. We already eliminated the cipher pattern. All right, we have our X level, we have our A leg, we have our B leg. I'm sorry, our B leg, and we have our C point. Okay, and this is how people always ask me, yo, well, how can you see the pattern before the scanner prints it out and this and that? It's because I've studied, I put the time and effort into training my eye to see these moves, and that's why I'm able to catch these different movements like that. So I'm going to take my fib from my X leg, which is down here at the bottom. I'm going to take it all the way up to the completion of my A point. All right. Now, check this out. Who can tell me my entry level now? We already identified XABC. We canceled out the fact that it's not a cipher pattern. We understand that it's a bat pattern. So who can now tell me the completion and where I should go ahead and set my pending order? 88.6 exactly. See, perfect. Y'all are definitely learning. 78, nope, not right. It's the so for the bat, it's a minimum. So for the bat, it's a minimum of 50%. Now the bat pattern is only a 50%. The B leg is a 50% retracement from X to A to this B point is a minimum 50% retracement. And then if I take my fib from my A to my B, my C point has to hit a minimum 50% retracement. Did that make sense? I'm going to show it to you real quick. Ferran, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got in the sell right here, bro. So I'm gonna ride it all the way down to this level right here. That's about how many pips is that? From where it's currently at to my exit point, that's about another 44 pips. So this big impulse candle to the downside, we could see something like this because it might be exhausted right now. We could see a pullback to these levels right here for a continuation to the downside. And once it hit this level right here, I'm going to go ahead on and buy it back up to the upside. And this yellow line that you guys see on my chart, it is a 4-hour trend line, okay? Going all the way across the 4-hour level. So price can come all the way down anywhere in this zone right here and reverse. And for the back pattern completion. So now what we have is this right here. We have our X to A to B, B to C, C to D. Let's put that right there, C to D. So I'm going to be entering this trade right here for a buy opportunity. And I'm going to go ahead on and set my target levels as well. For my target level, simply take my fill from my C point. So for newbies, okay, you see I have my crosshair right here, okay? But I'm actually putting it right here on top of the C level right here, okay? I'm just trying to be precise when I do this because if I put it right here, I can't see exactly the top of that wick right there. So I have to bring it over here and line it up like that. And then, pull it down. So I'm measuring these two moves. I was actually teaching someone last night and it was like, well, you put your field right here. I don't understand. Then I had to, break it down and let them know that I was actually putting it right here, but I was lining it up over here. And then I brought it down to this level right here. So that's what these points right here are. Okay, it just lines up right there, just to clear that up, because I know it can be a little bit confusing. So now for my target one, so I'm gonna have my entry order sitting at this level. This right here is 78,506. So what I might do is front run it and put it at 78,510, just so I know for a fact I get into that trade. But my target one is at 38.2. That'll be about 44 pips. And my target two is at 61.8. That'll be about 70 pips. You see that? 44 pips for target one, 70 pips for target two. So that's what I'm looking at for AJ. So we might get some type of movement off of that going into London session tonight. So I have this on my radar. And let me see what time frame. I'm on the hour time chart. And watch this right here. So if I dumb it down, right, and go down to a 15-minute time chart, I go down to a 15-minute time chart. So let me see something. So if I dumb it down, right, I actually have another harmonic pattern right here that I actually just spotted looking at the hour chart. So I saw a harmonic pattern on the hour chart, but I had to go down to the lower time frame and draw it out for you guys, so it'll make a little bit more sense. And what we have is a crab pattern that's developing right here, and look where and it's falling right down here to this level right here. So you can see like price could push down to this level, and it could reverse at this point right here. But when you have smaller harmonic patterns within like a bigger structure like this, I technically wouldn't I wouldn't, trade the smaller harmonic pattern. I would take the completion, the extreme of the bigger pattern, which is right there. Let me see what y'all got in here. Yes, let's see. Yep, I'm in the cell as well. Nice, bro. Hey. So from A to B, just wanted to clarify if it's invalid, if it goes past the 50%. So let me go back and let me delete this because I'm not even going to enter this right here. The small pattern, but I just wanted to show you guys that there was a smaller pattern right there that I just saw not too long ago. But let me go back to the hour chart. All right, so for the 50%, so for that 50% of the AB leg, it can go. If I take my fill from my A point down to my B point, this is the 50% retracement right here, okay? Now, price can hit the 50%. It can go all the way up as far as the 100%, which is my A leg. The A leg is 100% of A to B. And I'll show you real quick so you all can stay in tune with me. And I'm going to delete this pattern real quick. Never mind, I ain't going to delete it. So if I take my fill from here, from A, all the way down to B, let me line that up perfectly. Let me pull this out too so that you all can see the actual ratios on the right. So look at this. I'm going to take this trend line right here. And this is the 50% right here. I'm just going to throw a trend line on that 50%. Okay. Now, and let me yeah, that's perfect. Y'all can see that red trend line, I think. So price came up and hit that 50% level. Okay, that's my minimum requirement. But as you can see, price continued to push up. Now I got my minimum requirement right here, that 50% level. Price came back down and tried to test it, and it failed to break it, but it continued to push up. So instead of this being my C leg right here, I take the high level right here, which is my C point. This is still valid as long as price does not close above my A leg, which is here, because harmonic has a structure. This is the structure of the harmonic. That's the structure of that harmonic. What you see right here, everything right here. I never deviated above that A leg, which would have made it invalid. Now, if it pushed above that A leg, I would have been looking for something different, but we're not talking about that right now. But as you can see, my C leg held within that structure without breaking above my A point. Price can go all the way up and wick it, but as soon as price go up and wick it like that, see how it broke above? That right here, that little thing right there would throw the entire pattern off. And I would not even, if it did that, I would not even trade it. That's how strict you have to be with trading. And that's the type of discipline you have to have. So price can go all the way up to you want a minimum 50% for that, from that A to B move. And then without price going breaking above your A point. Does that make sense? Keyword, the B leg in the back must, it must. M-U-S-T, it must. My break is over. I'll see you later, Da Vinci. All right, bro. How do you determine if you will enter the trade from the C leg to D leg? That's a little bit more advanced, bro. Like, you have to have a feel for the market in order for you to be able to trade that C leg to that D leg. Like, you just have to have a feel for it. I just recommend everybody waiting for that harmonic pattern to complete, get used to, getting results that way. And then you might start seeing things in the market. For example, like this trend line break and retest. This is a trend line going across, right? Price broke it, and it came back up and retested. So you probably would have saw that and be like, okay, I have my C leg. and I know my D completion is right here, I'm not necessarily deviating from my harmonic because I'm trading within my harmonic structure. And once you get skilled at it, you'll be able to catch that C leg all the way down to that D completion and then take that and take your profit off of that sell from C to D, and then have your buy limit sitting here at the D level and buy it back up. I got a couple of my guys like Lamarck, Justin, who else is in here? Elmano, I think he's in here as well. They trade that C leg all the way down to that D point, and they kill it because this is a big move right here. That C to D, that's a big move. So what they do, they might throw a small position on it at that C level and ride it all the way down. But the only reason why they do that is because they know where the exit point is. Like, for example, Justin, he has a exit technique that he uses. I forgot what he calls it, but he has an exit technique that he uses, and he understands how to trade harmonics within a harmonic structure. So the C leg can close at the A point. It can close at it, but it can't go above it. Soon as it would have went above my A point, that would have been invalid for me. Even the wick, yes, the wick matters. With harmonic patterns, everything is wick to wick. So this is what I'm looking at on AUD JPY right now. I'm waiting for price to push down to that level. As soon as it does, then I am a buyer. So let's go look at gold. I'm actually in a buy on gold. XAU, USD, and watch this. All right, cool. So let me show y'all something real quick. So you see this? Let me highlight this too. So the same as that pattern that I just showed you guys is what triggered this big drop to the downside for gold. So if I was to come over here, you guys probably couldn't even see the harmonic pattern sitting right up here because it's so small. And that's what triggered this entire drop right here, that free fall. Now, if I go down to a 15-minute time chart, I'm going down to a 15-minute time chart. Let's watch this. That's that highlighted area that I had highlighted. Watch this. Let me zoom in some more. Let me get rid of this. We got like 53 people on here. Nice, that's what's up. Yo, hey, how many of y'all were at Vegas? Type 1 in the chat if you were at Vegas. Let's see how many people went to Vegas. Nice, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, cool. We had a good amount of people there at Vegas. 0 because I didn't. Yeah, you definitely got to go next time. Well, hey, where you? Yeah, are you in the States or where are you? So, all right, cool. So let me dive into this pattern real quick. So that same exact move that I showed you, that I showed you guys, it happened right here. Okay, except this is the inverse. The one I showed you on AUD JPY, that was a bullish. Bullish mean the market is going up. A bearish mean the market is going down. That's why you hear the bulls versus the bears in the markets. Okay, go through the basic training, you'll understand all of that. So I'm going to take this level right here of resistance, which will be my anchor leg, which is my X leg. Let me just throw an X right there. And I'm just going to follow the market down until it gives me a level of support, which is right here. Mind you, let's say none of the stuff to my right even happened, okay? So just follow me. So we got X. We have our A leg, okay? Always X and A is your level of support or resistance. I'm going to take my field from X all the way down to A. X all the way down to A. And look what happened here. Price then building out our second restaurant in Texas. I got my ticket to Dallas. Nice, Dallas. That's what's up. So check this out. So price from here, my X leg to my A leg, I'm going to follow the market. Let me change the color of this pen. Let me turn it black. I'm going to follow the market. Okay, follow the market, follow the market. Boom. That's my A point. I'm going to follow the market. Boom. It hit that 50% level, right? Right here, hit the 50%. Guess what? Who can tell me what pattern I'm looking for based off of that move? And let me go ahead and label that B. Who can tell me what I'm looking for? Bat pattern, exactly. Bat or cipher, exactly. See, I like when y'all say bat or cipher because, and I like the emoji also. I like when y'all say bat or cipher because you have you keeping your mindset open to the different options. So it hit that 50% level right here. If you guys can't see it, just let me extend this fib out just a little bit more so you can see. And you can see how price came here and hit that 50% level right here. Okay. Now watch this. Price at that 50% level right there. Okay. So check this out. So now what we want to do is go ahead and identify our C point. So we want to identify our C level. And I want to take my fib from A all the way back up to B, A to B. And we have a valid B leg, okay? See how price came back and hit that 50% minimum right here? That 50% level right here, this red candle, price hit the 50%, but it continued to drop down to the 88.6. See, that's perfectly fine as long as that level did not close below my A point. And we could say that it's safe that it did not close below the A point, right? So this is our C leg. Who can tell me my completion point right now that I should be looking for? Because when that C point happens, and y'all should be already setting up your pending orders because you should have an idea which way the market is going to go. That's the beautiful thing about harmonic patterns. It's like a GPS. So when people are waiting for, so when people are waiting for, oh, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So we're looking at the 88.6, right? All right, perfect. You guys got it right. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my fib from my X leg all the way down to my A leg, the completion of that move. And who can tell me what price hit? That 88.6, right? Let me delete this line. Matter of fact, just let me move it up so y'all can see. It hit that 88.6 level, right? Imagine if y'all would have caught that move. Imagine if y'all would have caught this move on gold. X, A, B, C. And it's not all, when you're looking at the internet and stuff like that, guys, understand this. These patterns, they don't look like this in real life. That's not how they look. This is how they look. You see how choppy this is in here? You see all that chop? That's how it looks in real life. Life is never this right here. This is what happens in life. That's what happens in life. So don't get caught up in looking for stuff like this. That's why you have to turn your eye to see these different type of movements like this. All of this right here is a harmonic structure, okay? All of this stuff right here that happened within that structure, everything held. And look what happened. I set my pending order at the 88.6 level right there, and I went to sleep. I didn't have to set my, my computer or whatever like that. Once I identified this C leg right here, I was like, okay, cool. I got one or two options. Either gonna keep dropping and I'm not gonna enter the trade, or it's gonna come up here, hit my order, and then hit my targets or whatever like that. Or it's gonna come up here, hit my order, and then stop me out right there. Those are my options. And then I just go on about my day. Now, the thing about harmonic patterns is that you're a step ahead of the game because you're dealing with price. You're dealing with price, okay? Price is everything when you're trading, especially with harmonics. You'll notice that when you're trading these harmonic patterns, our entry points are up here. Other people's entry points are on this break and this retest level, then for the sell. So look at the head start you have on people because you took the time to actually. Let's see how many pips that was. We got in at the 8.6. That's like 50 pips right there that you're ahead of the game already. When you see this move right here, that's why harmonic patterns are so powerful, because you're dealing with price. This is what the big boys are looking for right here. They're looking for these patterns in the markets. Guys, when you see the harmonic pattern, this is where you enter. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You enter at that price level. You know that the 88.6 is your entry point for the bat pattern. There's nothing else. 2 plus 2 will always be 4. There's nothing you can do about it. X plus A equals B, that's a 50%. A plus B equals equals C, that's a 50% minimum without price breaking below my A point. X plus A equals D, that equals an 88.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So when price hits that 88.6, I'm in that trade. So while we enter here, like I say, most are waiting for this break of this trend line right here and a retest. Guess what we're doing? We probably taking profits. And when we see this right here happen, because this is basic stuff, you all should know break and retest is where you enter the trade. Guess what we do? We add on another position right here. If you're confident, add on another position and catch that move to the downside. Like, trading can be like simple. It can be fun. Well, it is fun, but like simple techniques is can really take you a long way when it comes to trading harmonic patterns. Now, where did everything go? So now watch this. Now I'm gonna show you one more thing real quick. All right, so let me delete this. And because I saw that, let's see what y'all got to say in here. Melissa, learning a lot. Appreciate that. How do you determine TP after the entry? You take your fill from C to D, and 38.2 is your first, and first TP, your 61.8 is your second. How do you set the 113 level? Because my field doesn't have it. Simple. Just go here. Let me just draw that out real quick. And let me go to my settings. and you just add it in there. You can just delete. You can delete one of these right here and just add 1.13. 1.13. That's it, and it should pop up on your screen. All right, cool. So now let's get back into this right here. Hey, are y'all learning something off of this? Like, is this stuff making sense? It's my first time in your class and learning new stuff. Okay, dope, dope. Yeah, so this is making sense, right? Beast ass traders, that's what's up. This making sense to all you guys. When you are beast ass traders, it has been drilled into your head. Nice. Yo, I'm late, Ray, but look at the EU Gartley. El Mono was good, bro. Yes, always. Thanks. Takes a minute to grasp, but I'm not giving up. Yeah, definitely don't give up, man. Like I say, this is definitely gonna help you out, beast ass traders. Hey, y'all make sure y'all use that hashtag beast ass traders too. Let's make it go viral. So I'm gonna show you guys this pattern right here that I have on gold real quick. How best to get up to speed with harmonics. Definitely, go back to my my YouTube channel, and you can watch all my recordings there. Just don't be passing that stuff out to anybody though. Could have been a Gartley as well. Could it have been a Gartley as well? Where the bat pattern you just showed us? No. Yeah. It could have been. So sometimes you do get two patterns in one. So if you would have took your B leg at that level where this at that 61.8, it definitely could have been a Gartley pattern as well. I also saw that move as well. So that's a good eye, bro. How you determine if you're going to TP1, TP2. So I normally go for TP. I recommend each and every one of y'all go for TP1 because y'all don't have the patience right now or the kahunas to make it to TP2. Once you get experience, like El Mono, drop a 2 in the chat, bro. He just joined the thing, and Lamarck. Once y'all get experience like those two individuals, you've seen it happen all the time, then Lamar drop your 2s in there, bro, and you start seeing these happen all the time, then you'll be able to ride it out to the TP2. So all right, check this out. So looking at this pattern right here that I see right here, this is why I got into a buy on gold. Okay, so I have my anchor leg right here, which is my level of support. Okay, this is gonna be my X leg. I'm gonna follow the market up. I have my A point. All right, it's my A point. Now what I want to do is measure out my X to my A. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, measure out my X leg all the way up to my A point, and I have a 38.2 touch. Based off of that 38.2 touch, who could tell me what pattern I should be looking for? And you all know that this is my go-to move in the market right here. X, A, B. This chat should be blowing up. This chat should be lighting up right now. Exactly. Cipher. Exactly. Cipher. Exactly. That's exactly what we're looking for here at 38.2. This chat should be lighting up. So we have that 38.2 touch right here, okay? Price came down, boom, hit the 38.2, 38.2, 38.2. All right. I see another cipher pattern too, right here. Y'all see that? It's the same as that thing as this right here, right? Wow. Like, yo, it's crazy, right? Smaller harmonic pattern within the bigger one. You see what happened? And you see, like, you guys see how my eyes pick up on these patterns? Like, look what set Look what set this big move off right here. This cipher pattern right here that you guys see. Harmonic patterns are powerful. So we got that B point, right? So now what I want to do is go ahead on and measure out my next move. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this so you all can stay with me. So we got X, we have A, we have our B point. Our B point is this level right here, okay? So follow me. And I want to identify this level up here, okay? That level should be between a 1272 and a 1414 for it to be valid. So I want to take my Fibonacci extension from from X. I'm sorry, yeah, from X to A, all the way back down to X. Price hit that 1272 and it stayed within that 1414 zone. These are my parameters right here, okay? Now, if price would have broke above that 1414, this would have been invalid. But we can see how price came here and held at that 1414. This is what, like I was telling you guys, a couple of my guys, who I mentor and everything, they trade that C leg and they catch this entire move to the downside. Insane, right? Now we have a 1272 to a 1414 level. So that's my C point. Who can tell me my completion where I should enter the trade? Once I see a potential C leg goes past my A leg, I automatically think cipher yes. Measure to make sure, is it better to go with the bigger harmonic or the smaller? It depends. If you have a bullish harmonic with if you have a big bullish harmonic like this, and then a small bearish harmonic, then I would trade it. So this is a big bullish harmonic, okay? Bullish meaning the market's going up. If I find a small harmonic pattern like right here in this area right here, and it's bearish, that means the market is going down, then I would probably sell it to the downside where my bigger harmonic pattern is. But if I have a big bullish harmonic pattern right here, and I have a small bullish harmonic pattern right here, I'm not even gonna worry about that harmonic pattern. I'm just gonna be patient and wait for it to hit my entry point down here. Again, it's all fill for the market. 78.6, 78.6. I can't wait till everybody in this chat is screaming out 78.6. We got 52 people in here. I can't wait till all of y'all are, able to understand these movements, like, Julian, George, Rudy, Lawrence, Aubrey, Sharon. Who else is in there? Lamarck, Elmano. Who else? Rick. I can't wait for you all to be able to, Mike, I can't wait for you all to be able to rehearse it like they do. Like, be able to understand what we're looking for. And I promise you guys, don't get discouraged, because when each and every one of those individuals who I just named out, they had no idea what the heck I was talking about in the beginning, but they stuck with the sessions and they kept continuing to grow, and they're growing every single day. So, I definitely applaud y'all for that. So everybody said the 78.6, okay? So I'm going to take my fib from my X leg, okay, all the way up to the completion of that C level. Right there. And we enter at that 78.6 level for a nice buy opportunity. Okay. And with this pattern, our stops go at this level right here, this 113 level. So I'm gonna help you guys out with something also. So I entered the trade I got in at the 88.6. That's where I got into the trade at, the 88.6. Okay. So because I saw it late, so I got in at the 88.6. I was actually on my plane. I was actually on a plane. And matter of fact, last night I got in at the 88.6 level. I got in at 1284. For my first, I got in whatever price this level this is, I got in 1286 at my first level, and then I got in at 1284 for my second level. So I seen price push down, and I got in somewhere right here at this level down here, right before I got on the plane this morning to head back to Miami. So let's take it another step further. So let me go ahead and draw this pattern out for you guys. We have X to A to B. I see you see how we got these three levels right here, 1, 2, and 3. You could I take the lowest one of the three, and it looked like the last one is the lowest one. So from there to here, all the way down here to the 78.6, and I like to put it at the 78.6. Okay. So right now, I'm looking at this pattern. Okay, and I'm in the trade for a buy opportunity. If I look to my left, I'm gonna give you guys some confluence. Okay. If I look to my left, what do we have to the left of us? We have structure, right? Where price came, created a level of structure right here. These structure levels right here, okay? Price created this structure, and look what price is falling right back into these structural levels, okay? So I'm looking for price to hold at these levels over here, okay? Simple break to the upside, boom, retest to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. That's one confirmation. The next confirmation is this: I have divergence. For those of you who don't understand what divergence is, that's when the price is going one way and the RSI is going another. So look at this right here. This right here is going down, right? Look at this over here. Oh, it's not. This is going up. That's going up. You see how that's divergent right there? So we might see some type of consolidation or whatever like that, and then boom, a push to the upside. All right, so that's why I'm in a buy opportunity with this. I have this big harmonic pattern. I see we got structure to the left, and I see we got divergence right here. Those are three confirmations for me to enter that trade. Now, here's another thing. Everything that happens after the D point is all out of my control. And that's how you guys should train your mind. My job, our job is to identify the pattern. We did our job, which is right here. We identified it. We got confirmations, structures, divergence. We enter the trade. Now we just have to be patient and just let the trade play out and do what it's supposed to do. Whether it's supposed to hit our stop loss, I'm perfectly fine with that. Whether it's supposed to hit our TP1, I'm fine with that. If it's supposed to hit TP1 and TP2, I'm happy with that. I don't know what's going to happen right now. All I know is that I did my job. And that's what you guys have to be able to do, is show up every single day to the markets and just do your job. Everything else is going to come. Stop trying to, people ask all the time, well, what's your favorite pair to trade? I don't have a favorite pair to trade. I have a favorite pattern. Just like playing basketball. People ask me, well, what's your favorite team? I don't have a favorite basketball team. I have favorite players that I like to watch. Well, my goal is to get, 50 pips a day. Well, how are you going to get 50 pips a day when there's nothing in the market presenting you trade opportunities? Makes sense? So it's all about the way you think. You guys coming into the market thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get 50 pips a trade, 50 pips a day. And if nothing is there for you to trade, y'all just start throwing stuff on the wall, hoping it sticks. And that's how you guys stay inconsistent and don't get results. Focus on one thing. It's so many things, so many different things out there in the markets with dealing with Forex that people try to focus on. Guys, the Harmonic scanner, that is the number one product out here. It's one of the most powerful products when it's used correctly. Put it that way. And then you have some amazing educators that help you out as well. So guys, be able to utilize the value that everyone's bringing to the table, especially from the Harmonic team. I promise you guys, if you guys stay focused, in a matter of 3 to 6 months, 9 months, however long it may take you guys. I mean, what's a year learning harmonic patterns compared to a lifetime? Think about it. I learned one pattern for one entire year. I didn't show you nothing else, just that one pattern. That was a lot of discipline. Cause my mind, like the way, like I have a mind of a goldfish. I just be wandering all over the place. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. But it's gonna take discipline. So for my target one, I'm gonna draw out this right here. I'm gonna take my fill from C, not all the way down to D. Okay, I have originally it would have been at that D entry point, but price continued to push to the downside, so I have to take the completion of that entire move. Okay, my target is a 38.2 for target one. I'm actually going to front run it because I know this is a 15-minute trend line, so if price comes up here, it might smack that 15-minute trend line and then drop, and then I'm like, damn, I missed my entry by a couple pips. So I'm going to actually front run that. It's at 1306 right now, so I'm probably going to get in. I'm gonna probably take my first target at 1304 even, and then my second target will be 1321. So we could actually see gold push all the way back up here to 1321. And if gold pushes all the way back up here to 1321, let me just take it a step further. If gold pushes up to 1321, boom, from this right here, from the C leg to that D leg, that will now be my X leg, and this D leg will now be my A leg. Who can tell me in the chat what this level right here would be if it hit that 61.8 level? Gartley pattern, exactly. Yeah, Julian uses that quarterback scramble. I like that. So what the quarterback scramble is when we enter at the D point, okay? And then the defensive linemen are attacking us, right? And you ever seen a quarterback in the pocket scrambling for his life because he don't want to get, hit? That's what this right here is doing, is that quarterback scramble right here. And then soon it should, hopefully get that push to the upside. But yeah, this will be our X point, our A point. This will be our B point. Price push up to that 61.8, hit target 2. That'll be our B point. And then price come back down and hit a 61.8 level. That'll be our C point. And then price come up here, hit the 78.6 to the 1272, which might be somewhere up here. That zone will be a Gartley pattern. X to A to B, B to C, C to D. So we could be seeing that happen. Price come up here, complete that that Gartley pattern, and then boom, turn over and drop. Or if it just hit the 38.2, we could see price come up here at the 38.2, extend down to the C point, and then complete up here at the D level, and create another cipher pattern. Boom, drop for sell. So like this is just me playing around on the markets, giving myself options. So I don't know, you might want to save this video and be like, oh crap, yo, in a few, like a couple weeks from now, you might see this actually play out like that. I have no idea, but that's just me playing around in the markets right now with that. So yes, guys, I am in a buy on gold. If you guys, like I say, my target is 1304 even. Is dropping quick. That means you are on the 1 minute time chart, bro, because this right here is not dropping fast at all. Oh, GBP, JPY, is it still dropping? AUD JPY. Let me see what AUD JPY. I hope it's dropping. I hope it give me my entry point. Oh yeah, dang, that thing dropping, yeah. No, is it? Yeah, it is. Cause it was sitting right here and now it's starting to push down. Okay, cool. I like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I'm gonna enter for a buy opportunity. At 7-8, at 7. You all can set pending orders there too at 7-8. Do 7-8-20. All right. I'm gonna give you guys that trade real quick. 7-8-20 for a buy limit on AUD JPY. Stop loss will be 7-8. Let me see. We get in at 7-8. We get in at 7-8-5. Let's say 7-8-5-10. Let's get in at 7-8-5-10. And our stop loss is going to be, let's just put at this level right here, 7-8-160. 7-8-160 for the stop loss. Because I actually see another harmonic pattern. 7-8-160. I actually see another harmonic pattern. Let's do 7-8-145. Just put it there. 7-8-145 for the stop loss. So I see another harmonic pattern as long as it doesn't close well. Yeah, news dropped on AUD. Yeah, news, that was news. Nice. Aubrey says she already has her set. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Let me see how much I'm up real quick. Hold on. Oh, nice. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Set a pending order there. What are the price of ADJ? So for it'll be 7-7-8-5-10. Our entry point will be 7-8-5-10. 7-8-5-10. And our stop will be 7-8-145. And our target one will be that thing pushing down. Nice. I like that. Our target two will be our target one will be our target one will be 7-8-4. Hold on, 7-8. Let's do 7-8-8-80 for target one. 78880 for target one. And we're gonna go for target one. 78880. All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna go for target one. I'm not gonna even go for target two on this because let me see how many pips that'll be from here to here. So it'd be like a 1-to-1 ratio, about 37 pip move to the upside. So it'd be like 1-to-1, okay? And if I go to target two, then it'll be even more. Because if this pattern fails, then my second entry point is going to be at 77762 because I see another harmonic pattern, which is a big one, which is right here. Like a much bigger harmonic pattern. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Matter of fact, let me see if that's actually a harmonic pattern. Yeah. Yep. We'll go. If this pattern right here fails, then I'm going to enter right here at this level right here. I had a bigger one since last week off of 4 hour. Yeah, this the same one too, right? Yeah, I think this is the same one starting right here. Yeah, your X leg right here, all the way up, followed back to the downside, came up here, and then boom, complete right there. All right, perfect. Yep. So yeah, we on the same page, bro. Nice. I like that. So if this pattern does fail, then this trend line right here will be my second entry point. And let me see, because knowing me, what I would do if it did fail, how many pips is that? Only 70 pips. I would enter. No, I wouldn't. I say go ahead on the risk. You know, your little 35 pips, and then if it fails, then you know you enter at this level right here, rather than risking total 70. If it does push it down here, you only risk 35, and then you just enter right here at that level if it does. And I'll keep you guys updated as well. We had that Gartley too. Right, you talking about this right here? I hope you, he said he can't hear. I hope you read the chat, click the Zoom link right here. Are you in here? I wonder if you're in here. If you're in here, let me know. Let me post that again. I would do a roll call, but it's too many of y'all in here right now. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right there. Now we had two patterns pushing into the same zone. Did you post that in the Telegram? If you did, I'll go check it out. I see a potential bearish Gartley within that pattern for AJ. You see a bearish Gartley. Bearish meaning the market is going to go down. The only Gartley pattern that happened on AJ was this one right here. This move right here. And that move is over. This X to A to B. Because I was in this right here for a sell. I was in this move right here for a sell to the downside. That's the only bearish Gartley that I see. I don't see any other anything bearish over here. How do I join your Telegram? Who can answer that question? I'm about to check it right now. I just saw you dropped it in there. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying now. Can't until you put the link. Yeah, I see it, Mike. I see it. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I see. I see that too. Um, that's why I'm kind of iffy about taking this one right here. That's why I'm kind of iffy about taking this right here. But I know this is the 4-hour trend line, this yellow trend line, so price could come down and hit that trend line and bounce up and come up here and hit our targets, and then push down into this area. That's why I'm only going to go for target one. So, and then that Gartley that you have drawn out, it lines up with that cipher pattern as well. So this is what we're talking about, because he actually just posted it in B-Size Trader's Telegram. So we're talking about this move right here. So X to A to B, B to C, C to D will complete at this level. Damn, what happened? Let me do that again. So we got X to A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay. This is the completion for that cipher pattern. Now what we have is this right here. We have a Gartley pattern as well. X to A to B, B to C, C to D, complete at that same level right there. And let me change this color. Let me turn it to this. No, that's ugly as hell. Hold on. Let's try this. All right, cool, that's better. So these are the 3 patterns that we see on our chart. Now, this right here, if price push down here, I'm definitely gonna get into it. Like I say, that from here to here, that's about 75 pips away, okay? So like I say, I'm gonna go ahead on it, because I know price isn't just gonna just like freaking just drop like that. You know, price has to pull back, hit a zone, and this is the 4-hour trend line. This yellow line that I have right here is a 4-hour trend line. So I'm guessing that price is gonna come up here, hit that, give us our 30 whatever pips, and then drop to the downside. And this is the real move that I'm going to enter in right here, that real level. Now, if you guys want to be conservative and just not even worry about this small pattern right here, y'all don't even want to worry about that. Guess what you can do? Just go ahead on and set your pending order for a buy limit at 77.76. Let me see, 76. So I like to front run my order. 777.90. 777.90. You can set a order right there for a buy limit if this right here fails. So tomorrow when we get on my session tomorrow, we should be able to go over this right here and be able to analyze it and see what happens overnight. But guys, guess what? That's my time. You funny XD. Wendy, what's up? So yeah, that's my time. Hey, right. Hey, before we get off, I want everybody to I'm about to throw this on my Instagram. I want everybody to hashtag B-Size Traders. All right. So if you guys are ready to be a B-Size, traders, go ahead on and drop it in the chat. Let's see it. B-Size Traders. Thank you, brother. That's what's up. B-Size Traders. Here we go. Hey, light that chat up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Nice. I'm gonna get with you guys tomorrow night on tomorrow's session. You can catch me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and definitely spread the word. Let's make this hashtag go viral. Bring a couple of your teammates on this call for tomorrow night, and let's kill it. And I'm out, guys. Also, I'm going to drop the recorded session right here inside my I'm going to upload it to my channel and drop it inside this right here. So you can come back here in maybe like 30 minutes and it should be done. And I'm out, guys. Peace.